Alright, this is Alex with West Texas Airsoft. Today I want to do a little gun review. It's the p1136 made by ukarms. Pretty alright gun. It's really not for competition, it's more for having fun around the house, you know, giving it to your kids for Christmas, stuff like that. It's pretty good. I mean, again, I like it. We're going to kind of go through it and tell you all of its inner workings and junk like that. Alright, one thing you're going to notice whenever you first open it up is that the gun is... I really don't want to bend this over too much. The gun's disassembled. That's something you should know. You have the stock here, gun, you know. Oh yeah, the p1136 comes with its own little sidearm. Probably should have used the other arm, sorry about that. Comes with a little sidearm, just, I don't know why. Make you feel special, I guess. It's the m-618. It's an alright pistol for nothing. Really, if you're gonna use the m-618, you're gonna be using it as a last resort gun. This is the gun you hide in your boot, and whenever you're completely surrounded and your gun is out of ammo, you throw it at people, basically, to distract them while you go pick up more ammo to use in a good gun. I would never recommend the m-618 ever to anyone for any good reason, except for maybe like it's the day before Christmas and you have to get a present out to somebody post haste. I think it fires at about 100, 110 FPS. Sucks, in short. It's good for little kids, maybe. It's got a kind of a... It's hard to pull back. Cocking is way harder than it seems like it should be, especially for a small little gun. The clip holds 15 rounds. Don't quote me on that one. And it looks more like it holds 10. In its official description, it says it holds 15, but I'd say it holds 10. Probably just gonna sell this. No real reason to have it. But again, like if somebody else is gonna get it for like a nephew. If all the other kids have one, and they just want to feel like they're in the group, you know. All right, gonna put this down. Kind of start taking it out and assembling it for you. All right. Here we have the actual gun. It is the p1136. It is spring action. Kind of hear it twang whenever you cock it. You can technically fire it like this. Make it just kind of feel like it's a submachine gun. You know, be cool like that. That's about how it sounds whenever it fires. About. Again, the gun comes with a stock. I can never get it out. Stock attaches to the back. You just kind of slide it on. Not that bad to get on. And to release it, it would just be right under here. There's a little trigger. You pull it back, you can slide it right off. Again, you can fire it just like this. The stock is non-adjustable. It just stays in place. It's for kind of just sitting there doing that, I guess sniping birds. This gun is not recommended for combat. It's more of having fun around the house, distracting squirrels, getting birds away from your dog's food, something like that, you know. Maybe having fun in a street battle. Like your friends just decide, hey, let's go shoot each other. And you can just pop it out, sit in the bushes, and take them out from across the street, across the city. Alright, the reason why I say this is a sniper is because the p1136 comes with its own faux scope. The scope is interesting to say the least. It's whenever you get it in the box, it will not be as assembled as I have it here. You have to put in. It comes with all this. It's just you have to kind of put it together. Of the screws on the side, I'll try to get as close in as I can without making the camera freak out on me. It comes with these screws here, if I can find them. And with these screws, you have to kind of put them together. It'll have a hex bolt, a hex nut inside, and the screw, and then the actual component that goes around, which will be the ABS plastic. The ABS plastic basically acts as a wrench, putting the hex nut on it, and it'll help it screw on. And once you get that together, it's kind of a one-time thing. You can get it there, and it'll hold it in place. It's pretty good. Like dropping it is not recommended at all for this gun. Really, this gun it's fragile. You got to be careful with it. I mean, I've heard of a lot of stories of this gun just getting dropped once, getting toasted. So, again, you got to be really careful with it. One thing I'd like to note about the scope, sorry I kind of digressed, is, I don't know if you can really see down there. Oh, look, kind of can. That's the scope. It doesn't really change anything. It's just that kind of plus looking thing. It's more so you can kind of see where you're aiming. And it's like, alright, I got John over there in my sights. He's in the little circle. I should be good to fire. Oh yeah, about the barrel. Barrel looks like it extends out and it looks pretty thick. It has the barrel break at the end. With this painted plastic silver, and at the tip it's just painted orange. So be careful with that. If that breaks off, you're going to have to repaint it or get some on it, like orange tape. Make sure people know this isn't a real gun, because it kind of looks like it if it didn't have the barrel and all of its business. The barrel doesn't actually go as long as it looks. It goes in there about 2-3 inches. So it's a little bit shorter than it looks. Really isn't that bad, but you know, just don't think that it's going to be coming out to like back here, and you're going to be getting all that extra barrel length. Another thing that the gun comes with is, if I can get it out, it comes with an LED light, which is blue. Imagine that. The LED light's a little bit different than normal. Its back is almost like it has a guard on it, which means it's kind of protecting itself from getting pressed. You have to get right in the middle, and whenever you press it, it turns on, but the second you release it, will turn off, which is kind of different. Most of them have kind of a click and they'll stay on, and you have to click again to release it. So they're kind of mavericks, I guess. To get this or anything on that comes with a gun, you have to slide it onto the side rails. There's no screwing on. There's no trying to like adjust it, aim it, and you kind of have to hold it whenever you turn the light on, because if you don't, it's just gonna slide right off. The other thing that comes with the gun is a red LED laser light, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but I am pressing it. Like that is it on. This sucker's not bright at all, but you didn't really pay for the laser light, you paid for the gun. And when I say you paid for the gun, I mean you got the gun and you got that the m-618 for free. That's what that is. This stuff was just kind of, oh, you can put it on, make the gun look cooler. If you wanted to get a real laser sight, you could put it on. It's not the gun that's the problem, it's the actual laser sight. It doesn't have screws on it, so you can't attach it and tighten it so it won't slide off. That one's just, they're not expecting the pros to get this, which they shouldn't. This is for novices, people who just kind of want to have fun with a special gun. I got it personally, so I could say I had a sniper. The clip is a little bit strange. It almost reminds me of a double eagle style. Again, it's by ukarms, so don't get double eagle if you have this. It's way too thin. It's kind of cool. It can hold 150 rounds total. You can put them in the back and kind of load it up like that. Also, it has a spring up front. So you just slide that down and you shake them in and it'll fill up for you. There is a bullet release on the side, so if you have it loaded and you want to get them all out, just pull this to the side and they'll slide right out. I mean, that is a pretty cool feature. Goes in the basic area. A little hard to get it in one-handed, learned that earlier. And normal release, it's on the side, you pull it right out. Pretty cool gun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's fairly accurate, and hurts. I can tell you that much. It's getting 280, 290 FPS at a time. I invited my friend over to kind of play with it, and he thought it'd be a great idea to hit me in the back of the neck, and oh, this sucker hurts. We were about 15 meters away from each other, so I mean, it's pretty good. Technically I have a target sheet over there. I could show you its grouping, but that would require me to pick this up and all that crap. So I'd say about, out of a full clip, which I think is 17 rounds, I think, it well, I mean, all 17 made it on the sheet. I think 4 were complete bullseyes, but that's really no help to the scope. If you want to get a scope that'll help you out and be really accurate, you need to go get another one. This one is this one's just to kind of put on there and to be increased sights from just that flat top. So that's pretty much it. Overall, I think I'd give it about a 3. Remember, this is not for the pros. This isn't for anyone who's planning on going out to a competition. This is just for people who want to have fun in their backyard or out on the street with their friends. So, thanks for watching. Again, this has been Alex with West Texas Airsoft. See you guys later.